Investing is the best way to get rich, the best way, even better than real estate, Amazon FBA, food trucks, you name it. Investing is better than these in every single way possible. In this video, I will give you 15 reasons investing is the best way to get rich. And if you don't believe me at the end of the video, I will be shocked.
Is it Brian? Yes.
Hi, I'm Giannino. I teach you how to make money, grow money, and invest money. So please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I am so convinced investing is the easiest and the best way to get rich. And let me tell you how I know this, because a long time ago, I worked plenty of terrible 9-to-5 jobs, and I spent 5 years after college trying to figure out a way to create a business, create money so I didn't have to work a 9-to-5 job. I tried everything you can imagine. Amazon FBA, I tried that. The problem with that is it takes a lot of time to find the right products, make the website, make the landing page, make ads, find people to push the products. It takes so much time, and at the end of the day, the product might be a failure if you didn't do the right research to find a good product. But seriously, I saw everybody on the internet making money with Amazon FBA, so I was convinced it was gonna work. I didn't give up on my first product, nor my second product, nor my third product. I went through 4 products, made 4 different websites, spent money on 4 different ads, did everything I needed to do to be successful, and it just didn't work. It was so frustrating, and that's why I don't think Amazon FBA is really a good way to acquire wealth, because number one, it takes tons of time and the failure rate for those products is sky high. Real estate, I tried that too. I rent out 2 rooms in my house on Airbnb. It takes a lot of time to talk to the people, change the rooms, fix the toilets. It all takes time, which diminishes the returns I receive on it. The only reason I'm doing it is because I live here, but I do think it's a great way to bring in money. But again, it's not as good as investing because it takes time. And here's the craziest way I tried to make money: startups. I tried that too, surprisingly. I made a product, I made my own app, I programmed it, I did electrical engineering. It all took tons of time. And at the end of the day, I had to sit down and realize that 3 to 5 years it takes a startup to be profitable, and in that time 99.9% of startups will fail or will not have the money to continue. So that was my problem, that I couldn't wait that long. I wanted to make a business that could make money instantly, and the stock market is something that can do that, make you money instantly. So all 3 of those, Amazon FBA, real estate, small businesses or startups, do not compare to what you can achieve from investing in the stock market. And if you don't believe me, in the next couple minutes, I will be shocked. Seriously, but I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. But here I go. I'm going to dive into the 15 ways that the stock market is the best way to make money. Number 1, risk-free. Investing can be as close to risk-free as possible. If you invest in a diversified index fund that has 3,000 stocks that can return 7 to 8% a year, why wouldn't you? That's free money that is basically risk-free. Most businesses have a high failure rate, but if you find a diversified index fund, it has almost a guaranteed payout rate for long periods of time. Number 2, while you sleep. The money you put into the stock market grows for you basically while you're sleeping. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to put time into it. That's another great reason why I love the stock market. Moving on to reason number 3, it takes 0 time. You have to maybe spend 5 seconds buying the stock, 5 seconds selling the stock, and all the time in between is your free time. That could be 10 years, that could be 1 year. That just makes a ton of sense for me. Spending 10 seconds and getting 10 years of gains, or 10 years of my money working for me while I'm sleeping, that is amazing. Number 4, you get no bills from the stock market. Unlike every other way to achieve wealth, real estate, small businesses, those are all associated with bills, which are going to drop your returns that you're going to receive from doing them. The stock market will never ask you for a bill. Netflix will never ask you to pay their electricity bill for that month. They are going to do that by themselves. When you put your money in the stock market, it's going to work for you and never ask you for any more money. The 5th reason the stock market is the best is you have options. You can invest in thousands and thousands of stocks, index funds, mutual funds, Bitcoin, you can invest in bonds or currencies. The best part about having options is you can get so specific or so general. Just an example is if you want to invest in artificial intelligence stocks, or maybe find a fund that does it for you, you can. If you want to invest in companies that are lumber companies, you can. The sixth reason why I love the stock market is we have guaranteed returns. Seriously, guaranteed money getting paid to you. And like I said before, risk-free. If we look at bonds, the bonds are backed by the government. If we have a fixed rate bond, you can get paid anywhere between 2. In the past, we got paid 20% in 1970 for a bond. Fixed rate, so that's a guaranteed return for whatever length you bought up for that bond. If you don't want bonds, you can look towards dividend stocks. Dividend stocks do the same exact thing. They pay you 3, maybe even 7 or 10% per year just for owning that stocks. The eighth reason why the stock market is the best is the wealthy do it. Warren Buffett has 400% more wealth than the wealthiest real estate mogul in the world, basically validating the point that the stock market is one of the best ways to acquire wealth and grow your money over time. Warren Buffett is the 3rd richest man in history, and he is our greatest piece of evidence that we should be investing in the stock market. The 9th reason I love the stock market is you have ownership. When you buy a stock in a certain company, you are an owner in that company. You're a part owner with everybody else that owns stock in that company. You have a say, you have voting rights when things happen in the company, and more importantly, the more stock you buy, the more of the company you own. So over time, if you become a large enough owner, you can sit on the board and make big decisions for the company. That's why investing is so cool, because you can actually be a huge deciding factor on the direction long term for that company. The 10th reason why I love the stock market is there is no minimum to get started. You can invest for $1. $1. No other business in history you can start for $1, which also means you should have no excuse why you're not doing it. And the 11th reason why I love the stock market is anyone can do it. Literally anybody can do it. All you need to do is open up a brokerage account, and it doesn't matter your age. I guess you have to be over 18. It doesn't matter your skin color, your gender, or your religion. As long as you're over 18 years old, you can get started in investing. It is not biased. This is something anybody can do. The 12th reason why I love investing is you actually save money by doing that. Really, you can save tons of money by investing, because if you put your money in a retirement account, a 401k, a Roth IRA, it lowers the amount of taxable income next year for you. So by investing in the stock market, you could be saving thousands of dollars in taxes the very next year. That brings me to the 13th reason the stock market is the best, is because we have retirement accounts in there. So you can invest in the stock market in your retirement account, have that grow over time, and more importantly, that's going to fund your retirement. And the 14th reason I love the stock market, it is free money. So when you're investing in your 401k, your Roth IRA, some employers will match the amount you're putting in. So if you put in $1,000 and they match $1,000, you're getting free money by putting it in your 401k, and you don't even have to invest it. You just get free money by putting it in that account. And the 15th reason why I love the stock market is it's completely free to buy a stock. Right now, most of the major platforms have switched to free commissions, meaning you had to pay before $5 to buy a stock, $5 to sell a stock, sometimes even more, $10 or $15. Now it is $0, because platforms like Robinhood and Webull have been free forever. Because trading on there was free, now other platforms are getting competitive. So you can do this for free. Yet again, another reason why you should not have an excuse to start investing. These are all the reasons investing is so much better than real estate, so much better than making a startup or Amazon FBA, because real estate requires money constantly, requires your time. Not everyone can do it. It doesn't have guaranteed returns, but the stock market does. The stock market has guaranteed returns. The stock market, anybody can do it. The stock market doesn't require your time, and it doesn't ask you to pay bills. It doesn't require any more capital. Most businesses are like real estate. Most startups are like real estate. Amazon FBA is like real estate. It requires the same stuff. The stock market is one of the only places you can do these unique things of growing your money over time, never asking for more money, and getting as close to guaranteed returns as possible. If you know nothing about buying a stock, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step in the video to the right. You're not going to want to miss it. So I know its power, I know what platforms are the best, and I just want to share that information with you. So in this video, you're going to get the 4 steps on how to buy your first stock.